Hey, hi friends, welcome to Creation Technologies. Today we are going to discuss about types of JavaScript variables. Basically, four types of JavaScript variables are present. So the first one is the automatically. You no need to assign any variable type. Just take the variable and assign a value. Then automatically the value will be assigned into it. But this type of like variable assign is not the recommended way. So we should not use the automatically value assigning. So now the next thing is the var type, and the next is const and let. Okay, so I will go through one by one with the example. So in the screen you can see. Okay, so let me first create a variable. Let's say x equal to 5. So first of all, I am using here the automatically assigning of variable. Now let me use y equal to 10. Okay, and I am just going to add both of these variables. Okay, and after that we will just output the value of z, so which is nothing but about the addition of x and y in the console window. Okay, so let me save this, and I will refresh my browser. So let me do a refresh of my browser. So in the console window you can see uh, here the 15 is display, so which is nothing but about the addition of x and y, which is nothing but about 5 plus 10 equal to 5. So this is nothing but about our automatically assigning of variable. But such type of things are not the recommended way, so we should never use in our day-to-day programming life. Now let me go to the next. Okay, next type of variable, which is the var. Okay, so like when the JavaScript was developed during the 1995, so at that time the var variable was developed. So most of the var variable, it was used in most of the old browsers, even if our latest browsers also it is supported. So let me create a variable. Let's say x equal to anything 10. Okay, and I will take another var y equal to, let's say 20, and we are just trying to do a multiplication of x and y. Okay, so now here you can see I just declared a variable called as x with the var keyword. So and there is another variable y with the var keyword, and the z is nothing but about the multiplication of x and y. This is a type of variable in the JavaScript. By using the var keyword we can declare a variable. So if I refresh my browser, so now you can see here the 200 is displayed. Okay, so this is like I explained you about the var keyword. Now let's go to that let keyword. Okay, so let is nothing but about another type of variable by using which we can declare a variable. So let's say let x equal to, let's say 100. So in the screen you can see I just declared a variable called as x, which is of let type. Okay, so another variable y, and z is nothing but about the multiplication of x each. So and after that we are just displaying the value of z on our screen. Okay, so now if I refresh the screen, then you can see the value 500 is displayed. Okay, so this is all about our let variable. Okay, so the last one is nothing but about our const. Okay, so this variable, as you can see the name, like const is nothing but about our constant. Okay, where like in future you just don't want to change any value, then you should use that const keyword. Okay, so let's say const x equal to 10. Okay, which means you cannot change the const value in a later point of time. So this is all about our type of variable which I explained. So the first one is the automatically assigning of value to the variable, and the second one is the where, then let, then constant. So as you all know, like the variable is nothing but about where we can store our values into it. Now the next thing is when and where we should use such type of variables. Like as you can see, I explained 4 types of variables. So now in which scenario we just need to use which type of variable. So first thing is the automatically. So the automatically type of variable we should never use in our day-to-day programming life. Okay, this is not a recommended approach to use the variable. Now the next thing is where. So where it was present from the starting, but we can use such type of variables in our old browser as well as the new browsers. But so let's say if you want to declare a variable and you want to use throughout the program, then in that case you can use the where keyword. Like let's say on the top I'm just declaring a variable where, let's say where x equal to some value. Okay, now in a later point of time in the for loop, or in case of the if else, okay, all those loop things, okay, I just want to use that x variable, then I should declare that variable x as a where type. Okay, and in the later point of time we can also update that value. Okay, so now the next thing is a let. Okay, so the let scope is very limited. I mean, if you are declaring the variable with the let keyword, then it is limited to that scope only. Let's say if you are declaring under a for loop, okay, then under that for loop that let variable is limited, so you can't use the let variable outside the for loop. The same thing you can go for like any other loop like for each, okay, or while loop, etc. The constant variable is used whenever you just don't want to change the value of that variable. I mean, let's say for pi value, okay, so pi value is fixed. We as we know that we cannot change in future also. So similar to that, let's say if you have some kind of variable and you just don't want to change in the future also, then you can use the constant. Now, so this is I explained you like where to use all those types of variables. But one thing I just want to say, like the difference between where and constant, like so the where scope is like its scope is the throughout the program, okay, but the let scope is limited. I mean, wherever you are just declaring its scope is inside that program, or inside that loop also. So this is what I already explained, like the types of variables, and based on that you can like whenever you just do the coding, and based on that you can decide when to use which types of variables. So automatically is not the recommended way, so you can use the where, let, and constant. The constant is for the constant whenever you just don't want to change the value of the variable, and where the scope is like the scope is very wide and you can use throughout the program. But let's say if you are just if you want the scope to be limited, then you can use the let. So this is all about our today's video. Thank you.